thinking is business and social sciences. So we know very well there are different methods are there for writing a paper, for doing research. And with this, let me start that what is a qualitative research? So qualitative research is a very emerged as an essential approach to explore the complex human behaviors and social phenomena and cultural dynamics. So, unlike quantitative research, qualitative research is very much devolving, I mean to say, is very much entering into the deep of understanding of people's experience and this how they are perceived, perceptions and motivations. Because you see, we all are living in a global village, so there are many issues, many complex I mean to say, challenges are there. So that could be addressed through qualitative research only, because qualitative research is a method which studies the issues in a very in-depth insight, giving in-depth and insight value, and it is highly flexible. And for your kind information, it is a very effective research mechanism, research method, which has got power to capture the diversified perspectives. And for your kind information, this is the research. This is a method which has got power to generate theories, new concepts, new things can be generated through qualitative research, and it is highly holistic in nature because we are going to interact with the people directly. It is holistic in nature, and the authenticity of the outcome is highly meaningful and scientific one. So, with this, let us understand the qualitative research. Qualitative research, you know very well, there are different mechanisms are being adopted to gain the insights from different phenomenon, and we should know that there must be a kind of like different methods are there to take up qualitative research, or we can deploy different techniques like interview, focus group, case studies, ethnography to collect non-numerical data. So non-numerical data means the experience we are collecting, their views we are collecting, I mean to say, remarks we are collecting. It is very important, because you see nowadays, starting from marketing company to service companies, all are following qualitative research methods to know about their services, to know about their product deliveries, to know about their product satisfaction, the label. All those things can be studied through qualitative research only, because qualitative research speaks about the what do target users need. So the need can be recognized, can be known from qualitative research. It is possible after interacting only, maybe through website or by at the time of selling the product or services. But if at all globally, you will be seeing starting from export to import, starting from production to consumption, we need qualitative research everywhere to need the to know the needs of the consumers, or the person those are using the products. And thing is that why the users are very important for us for a product and services, because they are the backbone for every industry. If at all the users, they are not going to give the feedback, they are unable to interact with the company, they are unable to interact with the producer, then how can we develop our product, how can we develop our mechanism, how could we be able to supply the product in an effective manner? We cannot do it. So looking into that, we need to collect the consumer feelings, consumer, I mean, what they feel about the product and services. So qualitative research is being used by the by all the organization. I'll be citing some examples, recent examples, how they have used and got the success that I am going to share with you. So that heavily qualitative research is being used by different organizations. And you know very well that the role of qualitative research in modern era is very, very emerging, because you see, it is very, very important to explore the human behavior and emotions. Unless until knowing the pain points, the expectations, we cannot do anything. We cannot develop our product. We must be knowing the pain points, the customer preferences, the expectations, what they are expecting from us. Then only we can develop the mechanism. And we have developed mechanism because of that. The examples are e-commerce, in-depth interviews provide insight into consumer buying behavior. So that e-commerce has been governed, has been operated by algorithm, by different, I mean to say, blockchain technologies. So because we know the influence can be made through website design, through other I mean to say mechanism to get the user experience. User experience is very much important. That is why exploring human behavior and emotion can be captured through qualitative research. It is a gray area. You see, we can do a lot of research through qualitative research methods, and there are so many areas are there. And the second is we can enhance the product development. Product development can be possible not only because we have some technology, we'll develop the product. No, we have to take the feedback of the consumers. How will be getting feedback? Feedback could be collected through qualitative research. Companies like Apple and Nike, actively they are using qualitative research method to gather customer feedback, enabling product refinement and innovations. Because you see, every day you will find innovations in technology. This is possible because of qualitative research. And you see, healthcare is a sector where it is advancing like anything through qualitative research, because qualitative research plays a very, very important role in healthcare sector by exploring patients' experience, identifying the barriers of to treatment, and designing effective interventions. These are the things we are going to get, because patients' cultural belief is as an aid in improving mental health care delivery by the doctors. And apart from that, we have education, pedagogy. What we have everywhere, we are using qualitative research, because you see, unless until students' learning pattern we do not know, then how will we develop new pedagogy? Unless until we know the emotional challenges being faced by the students, by the scholars, then how will we develop the mechanism? So socio-economic factors influencing academic performance and socio-economic factor can be studied in a better manner by qualitative research. And policy formation is the only exclusive area this can be formed by qualitative research. So social change is possible with policy formation, but how policy formation will be addressed? Policy formation can be made through qualitative research to address the social issues. We are doing policy for the social development, for the social benefits. And because you know, poverty alleviation is a great challenge for all of us. Gender inequality, environmental concerns. These are the factors, these are the areas we are working with qualitative research. And recently, UNESCO employs ethnographic studies to assess the impact of educational policy on marginalized community. This is possible because of qualitative research. And the importance of qualitative research is very, very visible, because unless until qualitative research has been not yet been adopted, then the consumer insight and branding cannot be made, cannot be achieved. Because you see, companies like Starbucks conduct ethnographic research in their stores. And what they found? They found that decision to be taken to change the layout of the store. They have interacted with many customers, many consumers, many behavioral part of the consumer, the ambience preference, the social interactions they have made. So they have changed it to attract a number of consumers, customers. And crisis management, we know very well during COVID-19 pandemic, qualitative research was very, very crucial for understanding public sentiments. There was no scope to conduct quantitative research at that time. To study these sentiments, we need qualitative research to be adopted. And influencing policies also during COVID-19, it was the role of qualitative research by shaping the public health communication strategies. And for your kind information, innovations and technology is a area where the technology giants like Google, Microsoft integrate qualitative insights to design user-centric interface and ensuring product accessibility and improved user engagement. This is because of qualitative research. And we know very well. I have some examples. I would like to share it very quickly with you because I have limited time being slated. So with this, I will be telling you in 2023, a study being conducted by Journal of Qualitative Health Research, which highlights 70% of successful telemedicine adoption strategies were based on insights from qualitative research only. So when telemedicine is basing on qualitative research, we cannot make it separate from telemedicine. It will be there, rather it will be increasing. And you see, e-commerce we discussed. So a recent Amazon case study revealed that personalized recommendation improved customer retention by 35%. So Amazon could be able to retain 35% of customers by adopting qualitative research by making a customized kind of like mechanism, personalized communication. So it is a great achievement because retaining customer, many strategies people are adopting, but in a very common, I mean to say, in a very small manner, if at all we will be adopting this customized or this personalized communication recommendations method, then it is well and good for the company, survival of the company. And in education, research on digital classroom in India found that 60% of rural students prefer interactive video contents. It is a great achievement or great information for all of us. We need to develop more in that area so that we could be achieve more than 90%. We got the data now. 60% rural students, they have been adapted this interactive video contents. So the findings is derived through qualitative interviews only. And next is Starbucks. Starbucks, I told you, they have changed. They have they started observing consumers in store. You see, when somebody is coming to the Starbucks and they observe the consumers' behavior, and looking into that, they redesign their store and making a very comfortable sitting arrangements, free Wi-Fi, free software lighting system, I mean to software lighting, and contributing to a 15% increase in customer retention. You see, 15% customer retention is a big achievement for Starbucks. So it was possible, it is possible because of qualitative research, because they have established direct interaction with the consumers. So it is for the benefit of the company, for the benefit of the consumers. And you see, Google utilized qualitative interviews to understand the employees' frustration. You see, Google is a big company. Why they conducted qualitative research? Because they came to know that there is some frustration among the employees. So looking into that, they found that implementing a very flexible team structure increased employee satisfaction by 37% and improved project implementation rate also. So when 30% people, they have satisfied with the technology, with the methods, with the mechanism, with the strategies adopted by Google, so they have improved in project completion rates. So the rate was very slow. So Google started doing the interaction with their employees. what has happened? People have started showing their frustration. It has eradicated. So, my dear friends, in 2015, in Nepal earthquake, qualitative interview was affected communities revealed gaps in disaster response efforts. So we with this, you see, the agencies, they have what they have done. They have generated resources towards localized needs, improving resources delivery by 40%. So 40% could be able to increased. And you see, like in case of, according to the World Bank, qualitative research is in poverty program has improved the policy framework and driving 30% rise in effective intervention strategies. And I'm going to close very quickly. I'll be taking only 2-3 minutes. There is you might have heard, tariff war has been started. Now, all I mean to say, America and other countries, they are engaged in calculating tariff. This type of thing is known as trade war. I am going to tell you, no one wins in a trade war. It is a loss strategy. It is a defeating strategy. Because you see what has happened. You can see I have shared the chart. You see, there is no winners in trade war, and the country currently propagating tariff and other things. Uh, now people have started, countries they have engaged. You see, what is the loss to China? What is the loss to India? It is very minimal because we have got our own production and consumption. We have got our own production and consumption. So, my dear friends, I believe that uh, qualitative research could be continued to shape industries, academia, and societal advancements. And many organizations, most of the organization, you can say all organizations, they are increasingly focusing the customer-centric strategies. Qualitative research will remain emerging in this is very much important in addressing complex global challenges. There are many methods for qualitative research, but it will remain one of the best method to understand the human interactions, behaviors, emotions, which are very much important for us for making decisions in diverse domains. With this, thank you very much, Eduskia Research University, for giving me this opportunity to share my slides, to share my views, to share my insights. And I extend my thanks to the participants, to the experts, to the keynote speakers, to the management of Eduskia Research University. Thank you very much. Over to Professor Rudraj Saikya, esteemed President of Eduskia Research University.